another video, and today is going to be an update to my Thunder Dragon Dino deck. Haven't showed this to the channel in a while. I mean, it's been a few months, ever since like October, I believe, since last time I did a deck profile on this deck. So that's why I'm updating it now. It's because it's kind of due for an update. I've been playing around with this for the last few weeks. I've actually got third place at a Win-A-Box at my local game store that I attend, and got third place with this deck and everything there at that Win-A-Box. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, it's still a really good deck. It's one of the stronger dinosaur variants, so run right now and everything. And yeah, hopefully the ban list doesn't come out right after this video is up, because that would suck, because I'm pretty sure Thunder Dragons might get hit, but hopefully they don't. That'd be kind of cool to see, because then this deck could still be going strong. So anyway, let's just get on to the video. So to start off, you got your 3 Solating Oviraptor. He's the Stratos Searcher, so not much needs to be said, just 3 of forever unless he gets hit. Then same 3 of Miscellaneous, back at 3 for a while now. He's the Protection and the Combo Extender, so that's really good. Nothing else needs to be said about him either. Then 2 Conductor, Power Play, Boss Monster, Book of Eclipses your opponent's field. Just really good card. Again, you can bump to 3 if you want, but I feel like the 2 of him as a 2 of is kind of the best ratio for him, because of the fact that you can just special him off a pill. So. And you can search him as well. And then 2 Coatless, the Pill Searcher. Send this off of Oviraptor or Armageddon Knight, and then you just get that search to get the pill and everything, and just go off. So he's really nice. He's also actually not that bad as well on the field as well, because he can negate stuff as well. So that's really good. Then the 1 Giant Rex for, again, combo extension when he gets banished. And then the 1 Aolo. This is a new. Compared to my last episode, this one's new. Obviously, just because you get special off of the Miscellaneous, and you just go into Link Karibo, or just go into any other higher Link monsters that you can. So, and that's it for the dinosaurs. Now on to the Thunder Dragon engine. 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. He's the Searcher. 3 Dragon Roar. And then 1 Hawk, and then a Tekkamine, the 1 Dragon Duo. This ratio is very up to player preference. You could, if you wanted to, run 2 Roar instead of 3. I just run 3 just because I feel more comfortable with that at 3. But if you want, you can cut it to 2. That's completely fine. The Hawk is just that 1 of. It's just a 1 of. You could bump him up to 2 as well if you feel more comfortable with that. And then the Duo, you don't really need to run. I wanted to try it out. It's actually kind of funny because it's obviously a beat stick that you can help with OTKs and everything, and just all around decent card. There are 5 light targets for him to get to at least get help for his summon, which is why he's a 1 of. But overall, he's just a decent beat stick. But you could cut him if you don't really want him in there. I just have him in there just as a way of OTKing easier. So yeah, that's it for the Thunder Dragon engine. Not much needs to be said about him, obviously, because it's just straightforward. Dark searches everything. The Roar brings everything back, and then the Hawk is just the one that, special something from Banish or Graveyard to, again, the Colossus. The Duo, though, it's pretty nice. He gains 3 on attack if a monster effect is activated in the hand. And then when he destroys a monster in battle, you can banish 1 card from your graveyard, add a Thunder monster from deck to hand. So he's also kind of a mini searcher in a way. And then at the end phase, you can target 1 of your banished cards, place in the bottom of the deck, or top or bottom of the deck. So he's okay, not that bad. So that's it for the Thunder Dragons, like I said. So now on to another engine. I do run Dangers, 2 Mothman, 2 Thunderbird, and then the 2 Bigfoot. This, I get it. These are not the Dangers you're used to seeing. Mostly because I do not have the better ones. I don't have Nessie, I don't have Jackalopes, I don't have Snecks. So this is the next best thing for me that I have. So obviously, if you have the Snecks, the Nessies, and the Jackalopes, throw those in instead of these, because they're just better than them. So they're better than the ones I have in here. So yeah, that's it for that. But honestly, this is just the budget alternative. Bigfoot's nice because you can pop monsters. The Thunderbirds are help against back row, and then the Mothman's obviously just help with draw and everything. So yeah, just self-explanatory. The ratio of 2-2-2 is also player preference as well. If you wanted to put in like a higher count of dangers, that's completely fine. That's up to you. But for me, I felt like the 2-2-2 line is pretty much perfect for this, I feel. And then the last few monsters here, one Armageddon Knight because he's limited and he just is a kind of like a fourth Overraptor in a way of helping sending stuff to graveyard. And then 2 Effect Veiler. Obviously, if you have Impermanence, you can swap these out for that because Impermanence is better than this. But Veiler is nice because, well, he's light, so he helps towards Thunder Dragon Duo's summon, so that's good. Veiler is also the only hand trap in this deck, so I only run 2 hand traps, and that's just him right here. So, total hand traps, I guess. He's the only hand trap, but total-wise, I run 2. So, I just feel like 2 is just fine. You're mostly a combo deck anyway, so you want to go first most of the time, and hand traps are mostly in the side deck, so. So that's it for monsters. Now onto the spells. 3 Fossil Lig. Just search out your dinosaurs, pretty self-explanatory there. 3 Pill, obviously to get out your big boys like Coatlas and Conductor. So obviously you're going to max out on that, and you have plenty of targets, or non-dino targets as well for it, so that's good. 3 Allure Darkness for draw power, helps with Thunder Dragons, because if you banish them, you get pluses, so that's really good. Then on to one-ofs. 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. This is here, obviously, to get into Titan, and just another way of getting out your Colossus as well. So, mostly though, you're using this for Titan. You search this off of Dragon Dark most of the time, and just late game or mid game, and just go into Titan, and then hopefully at that point you're about to win. And then other one is 1 Gold Star, because again it's limited. It's always gonna have to be in this deck because you get free advantage off of it. And then same thing goes for Foolish Burial. You can send anything really. You can send a Thunder Dragon. You can send a Coatlas and everything. There's a lot of cards in here that love going to hit in the graveyard. So Foolish Burial is just obviously a great staple. So that's it for the main deck. That was 41 cards in total. And now on to the extra deck. 2 Colossus. Colossus, obviously the main fusion monster you want to go into. If you have a 3rd copy, you could obviously put in 3. I only have 2, so that's why there are only 2 in here. But it's been fine. I usually never have the opportunity to go into a 3rd one anyway. I usually only go into a maximum of 2, so it's completely fine. If you do have a 3rd one, though, obviously bump it up to 3 if you're more comfortable with that. But yeah, Colossus, obviously the mistake on legs, and just... he's been around long enough to the point where everyone, I think, knows him. So, and then Titan. You don't really need to run him. I run him though, just because of the fact that if you do go into him, he's actually really good. Because the fact of his effect of if a Thunder monster is activated in the hand even during the damage step, you can destroy a card in the field, which is great. He also has a 3200 beat stick as well. Just overall a nice late game card he can go into if you need something to go for game. So now that's it for the fusions. Now on to Xyz. 1 Logia and the 1 Dolka, obviously because they're dinosaurs and they go into these guys like easy as hell. So Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike, just self-explanatory. You need to have at least one of them in there. Then the 1 Castel to help get other ways, some problem cards if there's no way of really other ways of dealing with them. The 1 Abyss Dweller, because to help against graveyard reliant decks like Salamangreat, Burning Abyss, Paleo, stuff like that. The 1 Exciton Knight, if you're going second and your opponent has a lot of advantage, you could just blow it all up and then just get back to an even state, which is nice. Then the Dread Knight Rare Cannon Gustav Max. This is here if you want to overlay your conductors, and just if your opponent has 2,000 or less life points left, if you didn't OTK him and you still have two conductors on board and you're able to go into an extra monster, go into one of your extra deck monsters, this is great because then you just end the game right there. And also it's a good time card as well if you're about to go into time. So that's it for Xyz. Now into Link monsters. 1 Link Karibo, because you can go into this off of Aeolo, which is nice. That's pretty much the only reason why. Then 1 Weewitch, and then the 1 Beat Cop. These are kind of the same. Wee Witch is good because if you have 2 darks and you want to, you know, push more damage out, he can go into her and the dark monsters gain some more attack. Beat Cop, though, is also kind of a protection card. If you use 2 darks for her summon, you can put a patrol counter on one on a monster, and if they were to be destroyed by battle or card effects, you remove the patrol counter. So it's just kind of a mini protector card. And then 1 Underclock Taker, because Underclock Taker is good for OTKs. You put Conductor under this. Your opponent loses 3,500 attack, that monster does, so more often than not, that's going to be in 0 attack, and then you're just going to beat face with it. Beat face with the Conductor. And then the last 2 are a little nightmare package of Phoenix and Cerberus. Phoenix, get rid of spell traps, and then Cerberus to get rid of monsters, so. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's one of the better dinosaur decks going on right now, and we'll see what happens in the ban list. What happens to the Thunder Dragons? We'll see if they get hit at all. How this deck will go moving forward after that ban list comes out, which should be pretty soon. I just want to get this deck out there just because I've been playing it for a bit last few weeks and just wanted to share my build with you guys. So hope you guys did like it though. If you have any questions about the deck, leave it down in the comment section below, and just any suggestions on how to improve the deck as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. I should see you guys next video. Have a nice day.